Hello, everyone. Here we're back with rapid subconscious reprogramming episodes that we do each week. We do Mondays and Wednesdays. So if you're watching, thank you very much. We appreciate that. If you can engage with this, if you can like, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. When you engage with this, more people get to see what I'm doing. So it's great that more people learn from these things, and I want to benefit as many people as I can with all this free value that I'm giving on a weekly basis. So you just can help me by liking this, sharing, engaging, commenting, those type of things. That will be great because more people are going to get to see what I'm doing and benefit from these things. So today I want to talk about the BS behind the marketing of the law of attraction. This is something that it has been around for many, many years. There's many people out there talking about this. You got The Secret, the movie, and so many different courses, gurus, coaches, and people talking about this. I want to give you my personal opinion around this, and it's going to be backed up with, of course, as I always do, with information to prove my point on what I'm saying. So thank you for being here. Hey, Suzanne, I appreciate you stopping by again. So let's get into the BS behind the market of the law of attractions. So first of all, if we're going to talk about the law of attraction, we're going to have to set some ground rules, quote unquote, or things that we accept as we go. So first of all, we got to accept, if we're talking about the law of attraction, right, that there is a God, there is a universe, there is something more out there than just this regular life that we're living, right? Because if not, we just got to discard the law of attraction. So if you believe in the universe, right, you believe in God, you believe that there's a higher power that is out there, right, in a way, guiding us, protecting us, whatever you want to look into those things. But it has, as we are made in God's image, right? It says it in the Bible, in many different religions, it's the same thing. We're made in God's image. If I'm made in God's image, right, would I give everything that my kids ask for, right, as the law of attraction, quote unquote, the marketing behind the law of attraction says? I don't know if you heard before, but a lot of people out there are teaching, and I've heard many big names out there saying that you can manifest whatever you want if you practice this for a week, if you practice this for a month, if you practice this for 2 days. Haven't you heard before that you can manifest whatever you want? Let's start with that premise. You can manifest whatever you want. Type yes or no in the chat if you have heard that before. You can manifest whatever you want, right? If we think of that premise, let's challenge that, because the basic thing that I'm teaching with mindset people is that you need to challenge what you believe. Hey, Alex, thank you for stopping by. So you need to challenge what you believe. So if we think that we can manifest whatever we want, it sounds very enticing. It sounds very attractive. But let me ask you this. I got kids. If you got kids, it's going to make it easier. But if you have nephews, if you are around kids, would you give to kids whatever they want? Whatever they want. And you think about this for a second. If my 10-year-old wants a Ferrari, should I give him a Ferrari because he's asking for that? Or should I give him a pound of ice cream, or a kilo, or 5 kilos of ice cream because he wants to eat that? Or he wants to eat chocolate every day, all day. That's his meals. He wants to eat chocolate all day. Would I give him that? Yes or no? Type it in the chat. Although tempting, thank you, Suzanne, right? Be careful what we wish. Exactly. That's where I want to go with this bullshit marketing behind the law of attraction, because this is what they're telling you, that you can manifest, you can get whatever you want. You just need to elevate your frequency, and that's it. And it is true in a way that if we come from spirit, if we didn't have any unresolved issues, we would be able to manifest whatever we want, because we would manifest what is aligned with our higher purpose. But it's very different to saying you can manifest whatever you want. Now I'm putting conditions in there. You can manifest whatever you want when you're aligned with your higher self, and it is in the best interest of your soul. Yes. So again, if my kids want whatever, I wouldn't give them whatever they want, because I understand, like, if my kids wants me to solve his math problem, My kid has an exam tomorrow. Imagine, pretend that my kid has an exam tomorrow, and he wants me to sit down and solve his math problems. Would that help him for his math exam that he's going to have tomorrow? So Alex asked here, going back to this, right? Answer the previous question, then we're going to move to this. But how about what's always in your mind will become a reality? It's not true. It's not true either, Alex. Seriously, because I'm pretty sure if you think about this from a hurting place where you, even maybe many years ago, you wish someone, you wish something bad to somebody. Haven't you ever, don't answer to me, it's okay, but haven't you ever wished something bad to somebody else? As a kid even, to a friend of, to a guy at school that was picking on you, that was bullying somebody else, that was bothering, whatever. Didn't you ever wish something bad to somebody else? And the answer for most people is going to be yes. Did you always manifest that? No. So is it really true that everything in your mind is going to become reality? No. There's so many people that have imagined having a Ferrari for years and years and years, and it didn't happen. There's people that are living in poverty that are wishful thinking, try to get whatever they want, and it doesn't happen. Oh, it's because they're not thinking good enough. They're not, feeling the emotion. They're not. How about that is not part of their plan? Yeah, and something bad happened to them. Did that always happen to people, Alex? Going back to the question you had, right? Did it always happen that you wanted something bad to happen to somebody else and it really happened every time? Yes or no? Something might have happened, but of course no. There we go. But look at this, Alex. What if when you thought that something bad was going to happen to somebody, maybe you were connecting to the universe and reading the possibility that could happen, and it was within that possibility that could happen, and that's why you perceive that. Not because you created it, more than because you connected with that possibility, you saw it, and it just was a premonition of something that was going to happen. We don't know that. You don't know that. But going back to your premise of you manifest whatever is in your mind, it becomes a reality, it's not true. Let's start with that premise. So it goes against what most marketing of the law of attraction talks about. We're not going to get everything we want, people, because many times, and listen to this, many times we're coming from a hurting place. I have worked with a lot of people that wanted X amount of money or wanted a new job or wanted a new partner because they felt uncomfortable with their own unresolved issues. So yes, their boss wasn't the best boss, right? But just walking away from that boss, manifesting another job to move away from facing whatever you needed to face, like my kid, allowing him not to do the math exam problems by me solving them to him. Would that help my kid become better at maths? No. So the truth is, the universe is going to bring challenges your way, and a lot of people are trying to move away from the pain by trying to manifest things that are going to move them away from the pain. So people that are having pain because they're not being able to pay their, taxes, or they're not able to pay their, whatever, light, gas, whatever, they're not being able to pay their basic things, and they want to imagine that they're going to win the lottery, right? It doesn't happen to most people. How many people win the lottery a month or a year? It's very few compared to the amount of people that play that and they don't get it. Why? Because most of the times it is not meant for us to get whatever we want, because many times whatever we want is deviating us from our true path. Maybe somebody that gets $1 million, now he starts traveling the world without serving others. Imagine me, if I make $1 million, right? I'm not saying I will do that, but imagine that I'm one of those people that say, oh, I want $1 million, that's going to solve all my problems, right? And then now suddenly I start traveling and I go away and I don't do any more of these free things, right? I don't offer all the things that I'm offering. Suddenly Tommy disappears from the earth because now he's traveling and having fun and enjoying his time. Am I serving others? No. So maybe it's not in my best interest from the soul to get what I want. It might come from the ego. So how do you know if it's coming from soul or it's coming from ego? It's very difficult to really differentiate when it's coming from one place or the other. A lot of people are wanting to manifest from the ego, from the hurting place. And in most cases, listen to that, in most cases, as we are spiritual beings trying to evolve here on earth, if your soul is wanting to evolve and knows that it's not good for you to have $1 million, to have the Ferrari, to have whatever you want, just to move away from the pain and miss passing the exams, the tests that you need to pass to become more your true self, the soul is going to block the universe from bringing to your doorstep what you think you want, because it could come from ego. Does that make sense? Type ego in the chat if it's making sense what I'm saying, that we might be trying to manifest from the ego. But then setting goals and sticking with them, doesn't that mean that I want something, I work towards it and become a reality because it's always in my mind? Yes, Alex, yes, it is true. But have you ever worked on something, right? Put the energy, put the work in, and it didn't work for you? Haven't you ever, type a yes or no in the chat, if you have ever worked, visualized something, worked hard towards it, took actions, and it didn't happen? I can give you examples in my life. 7 years ago, more or less, I wanted to become a paramedic in the United States, right? I was already an emergency medical technician. I was an advanced EMT, and I wanted to become a paramedic. So I started visualizing myself becoming a paramedic. I started, saving money. I started asking for loans. I started asking for scholarships in different organizations around the United States to be able to afford going over there, because back then it was like $20,000 that I had to spend to be able to become a paramedic. And it wasn't that easy for me to just manifest $20,000 and just put them there and study. So I started moving everything I could. I did campaigns, I remember the place. I did, campaigns to try to get donations. I spoke with several colleges. One of them gave me like a $5,000 discount or, scholarship, right? But I still had to pay for tuition. I had to pay part of the program. I had to pay for travel expenses. I had to pay for a lot of things. And you know what? I even asked for loans, try to get loans to pay for that. I didn't get anything, people. And you know what? If I would have gone down that road, I wouldn't be here right now, Alex. I wouldn't be here. So I'm grateful that it didn't happen, because my most aligned path was that didn't happen for me to be able to pursue full-time the coaching business. Seriously. If I would have gone the other path, I wouldn't be here. Maybe I would have been here later on. I don't know. Maybe, my life would have come around and then put me here again. I don't know. But if I would have gone that route, it would have been much more difficult for me to be here doing what I'm doing. So at the end of the day, it was the best thing that could happen to me that didn't manifest. And seriously, I visualized, I did affirmations, I did a lot of things, and I took lots of actions. But at the end, it wasn't in my highest purpose to become a paramedic. It wasn't my highest purpose to become a full-time coach. Although I was doing it, as I mentioned many times, I did for many years. It was my path to become a full-time coach. And as some of you have known, right now, as I keep practicing these tools and perfecting and making it better and better, now I'm launching my certification program where I'm certifying coaches. I have already people that have jumped in, and I'm teaching RSR to other people so that I can expand my work to more people and help more people through these tools. So this was my higher path, it seems, for now. It might change, don't get me wrong. But we got to be very careful with these things, because this crap around marketing behind the law of attraction exists. You can attract things into your life for sure. I attracted, a lot of the things that are happening in my life. I also took action towards it, and some things happened and some things didn't happen. So it's important to understand that all this crap about you can manifest whatever you want is not true. Because if it's not aligned to your higher purpose, in many cases, it's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen. So all this crap that you can manifest whatever you want in a week, in a month, in a day, or whatever these people are telling you, they're telling you what you want to listen for you to buy their crap. Today I was talking to somebody, right? There are brands out there like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola doesn't tell you the downside of drinking Coca-Cola. It has lots of sugar, so it pumps you up. You know, it has all this beautiful thing around family gatherings. You know, now that Christmas is coming and you see the bottle of Coca-Cola in the middle of a beautiful setting around a family. Yeah, but are they telling you that it creates a lot of diabetes in the world? Is one of the main reasons behind diabetes around the world? They're not telling you that. They're not telling you it creates obesity. They don't tell you it creates big rushes of sugar that are not okay, that it creates dependency into that. They don't say those things. They sell you the nice thing. So in the law of attraction, they're going to tell you the good stuff about the law of attraction, that yes, you can visualize, you can, you know, picture it in your mind, feel it, own it, and it might happen. But the truth is, they're not telling you the other rules of the game. As Coca-Cola is not telling you about diabetes, obesity, heart problems, all these things that it can bring. No, they're not telling you that. Why? Because you wouldn't buy it. The same thing with the law of attraction. The law of attraction exists. Yes. You can elevate your frequency and attract more things into your life. Yes. But one of the things that I recommend, if you're going the path of spirituality and believing the law of attraction, all of that, is to always say, to only manifest what is aligned with your higher purpose. Ask for $1 million, ask for a Ferrari, ask for a change of work, or whatever you want to ask for it. Don't get me wrong, I still have visualization, things I had in my life, but I can let go. I think about something, right? I have some things in my visualization board, yes, that I would like to, but I say only if they're aligned with my higher purpose. So I am allowed to let go. And I don't feel like crap if the government, if the universe doesn't bring that my way. When I was trying to become a paramedic many years ago, I felt crappy because I wasn't able to get the money, no loans, anything to be able to become a paramedic. Later on, connecting the dots, I see that it was a blessing that I didn't get it. As I work more on these things, I'm able to visualize things. And if they don't come, I feel okay still, even if they don't come my way. What these people are doing, and this is what's happening, I want to add this. When people feel like crap, they tend to consume more than what they really need. Yes, when people feel depressed, anxiety, stress, sad, whatever negative emotions, as they keep stacking up those negative emotions, they're not dealt, people tend to consume more than what they need. So the best thing that you can have is people feeling depressed because the law of attraction is not working for them, and then selling them the next course and the next course and the next video and then the one-on-one coaching or whatever, because it's not working for them. So then they need the next thing and they need the next thing. That's BS. I put together a book where tons of people are benefit just by paying $5 or $6 for a book. A lot of people are sending me reviews saying that it has been amazing and how it has changed. I didn't hold back on my book. I didn't hold back on my course. I don't hold back on my one-on-one. So people that buy my book, it's not that I create dependency now that they need me, or people that buy the course, now they need Tommy. No, people are still finding ways to change their life through the tools that I'm sharing. It might not be as easy as you're having somebody helping you one-on-one, don't get me wrong. Of course, but I didn't hold back. What these people are telling you is if you practice this, it's going to work. And then when it's not working, they tell you, oh, because you need this, and now you need this, and now you need this. And it's a loop that you get into. That's why they're selling all this crap. The secret is based in a lot of lies in there. The movie, The Secret, is based under a lot of lies that you can manifest whatever you want. If you feel it in your heart, if you feel it in your mind, you're going to be able to manifest it. That's not true. Why? Because if you feel it in your heart, it could still be tainted from your ego. You can force yourself to feel things in your heart that are not okay for you. And I have seen a lot of people. I have worked with people that want to manifest money, but deep down, deep down, that they were not even aware of, they believed that money was bad. They believed that they had money, they would, transform into these bad guys. They felt that money was, money could corrupt them. And those things Although they were trying to visualize, although they were trying many things about, manifest whatever you want, they were not able to. Why? Because deep, deep, deep down in the subconscious mind, they didn't want it. Consciously, they said they wanted it. They convinced themselves that they wanted it. They convinced themselves that they deserved it. But deep down, very deep in the subconscious mind, it was hidden from them that they really didn't want that. They felt scared of having money. Yes. And that pushed away any chances of bringing money their way. So there are many other things that are around the law of attraction that people don't talk about because they don't sound attractive. They don't, in a way, invite people to jump into working with you. So they don't tell you that you're working with them. They don't tell you that. The same way as Coca-Cola or many of these, damaging products in the market are destroying society. Seriously. If you see one of the big epidemics in the world is obesity. Obesity is growing at amazing, proportions. Diabetes is becoming one of the 3 causes of death around the world. It ends up doing something else, don't get me wrong, but seriously, we see that it's amazing how things are getting out of control. But you got these companies that are selling, the happy things, how good people feel when they have this. They're not telling you the bad things behind the product that they're selling. Hey, Ringo, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. So if we understand that, yes, the law of attraction exists, but there's so many other laws intertwined with the law of attraction, our interaction ourselves with the law of attraction, that we are not supposed to get whatever we want. Because in most cases, it comes from ego. Type ego in the chat, please. If you're watching, type ego in the chat. I'm going to type it there right now. Ego plays a big role in the law of attraction. If I'm coming from ego, in most cases, the universe is not going to allow me to have something because I'm coming from ego. It's not feeding the soul, it's feeding the ego. If it's feeding the ego, the universe knows that that's not good for me. Because again, going back to my kids, if my kid wants a Ferrari when he turns 15 and wants a Ferrari, I wouldn't ever give him a Ferrari. No, I wouldn't give him a Ferrari because I know that's not good for him to value stuff, to understand the concept of, valuing things. No, that wouldn't help him. He would feel great, don't get me wrong, but what is he covering up with wanting the Ferrari? There's nothing wrong with that, wanting a Lamborghini or Ferrari, whatever, but many times people are covering something up. They don't feel good enough. They don't feel, valuable enough. They don't feel loved. They don't feel accepted. They don't feel recognized. So now they need the Ferrari to show others that they are accepted, recognized, whatever, because now they recognize the Ferrari, they recognize the person that is driving it. So it's an outside job instead of an inside job. The idea is to be able to feel recognized, feel accepted, feel loved, feel everything from the universe. And that's when the universe is going to bring more your way. But it's not going to bring everything, and it's going to bring whatever you want. It's going to bring what it's aligned to your higher purpose here on earth. So I hope this is making sense. I hear so much crap. You go into YouTube, you go on TikTok, Instagram, so many people talk about the law of attraction as if it's this easy thing you can do and get whatever you want because they want your money. Take this to the same thing as growing your business, crypto, trading. Everybody makes sense. Everybody make it feel that trading is so easy and everybody's making money with trading. If that were true, I don't know, 30% of the population out there would become millionaires in the world. And that is being nice, the number. So many people trying trading, crypto, and different ways of making money. Why is it that most people are not making money? Most people are still struggling. Because it's not that easy. There are more variables in the equation that they're not telling you because they don't care. They want your money, and then they pretend that, oh, I became a millionaire with the law of attraction. Bullshit. They became millionaires telling you these crappy lies that you bought into. Does this make sense? Yes or no? They're selling you a dream that is not true, and you're buying into that, and people are buying into that, and billions of people around the world are buying into that. So a few are becoming millionaires or even billionaires with this crap. But it's a lie. Like Coca-Cola is going to make you happy. If you're depressed, according to the marketing behind Coca-Cola, you're going to be happy. Why would people take then antidepressants? They can take Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola makes you feel happy. You see, guys, we got to start questioning what people are teaching, because a lot of what's going out there, it's a load of crap that is trying to get people to pay for money for crap, while very few become millionaires and they tell them, oh, because of the law of attraction, I was able to get this house, this car. No, say it as it is. You didn't magically manifested $1 million. You took that money from people that believed your crap. Seriously, when I see these people that say, you know, I'm 22 and I became a millionaire by blah, whatever, normally they're not telling you, I became a millionaire because I scammed people. I told people a lie that they were going to be able to buy into this dream that most people don't get, but I told them they would, and they gave me money. So we got to be very careful and practice, as I say, discernment, be able to discern what is right from wrong. As I said, if you start questioning what these people are saying, you can manifest whatever you want. Okay, so then my kids could manifest whatever they want. Would I, as a father, allow my kids, if I had the power, to get them whatever they want? My kid now wants a, Iron Man helmet that costs, I don't remember now, like $500. My kid wants to buy a $500, helmet of Iron Man. Yeah, I could buy it for him. Would that really serve him? Would that really help him? No, it's like he just wants that because of how cool that might look for 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. And then he's going to put it away in his, cupboard and forget about it. He might use it for a month and then it's going to be forgotten. $500 on a cupboard. No, so I told him, hey, I get you that you want this. Yes, it looks very cool, but right now we're not going to buy it. Oh, I'm going to save for it. Okay, if you want to save money for it. But I know that in a year, he's going to forget about that and something else is going to come in. So that's what it is. So I wouldn't give my kids everything they want because I know that many times they're going to come from a place that it's not healthy for them. It's all of us say the real truth is ugly. Exactly, Ringo. The real truth is ugly. And that most people are not telling you the real truth around many things, around making fast money, crypto, trading, building a business. I had a conversation with a woman I'm working with that she's trying to build her business. I was telling her, all this, I can help you work 1 or 2 hours a day and make 10K a month. Haven't you heard that before? Type a yes or a no in the chat if you have heard somebody or many people saying, I can teach you how to work 1 or 2 hours a day with a laptop. With a laptop on 1 2 hours a day, I can teach you how to make $5,000 or $10,000 in the next 3 months. Seriously, there are people doing that, and they are doing that now. But they're not telling you that they're working more than 1 or 2 hours. They're working 8 hours a day, but they're telling you something that is not true to try to convince you because it sounds very appealing, right? 1 or 2 hours a day, and I can make $5,000 or $10,000 a month. Yeah, where do I sign up to that? It's all a load of crap, people. I always say in my prayers to God that only if it is according to, thank you, Andrea, thank you for stopping by. Exactly. Only if it's aligned to my greater good. Exactly. So then if we come from there, we can understand that we're not supposed to manifest whatever we want. Circling back to this. Watch out with the marketing that they're using in products and services and all this crap going on. Make money fast. Schemes. They're all schemes. The law of attraction is all schemes. They're not telling you the truth. Seriously, they're not telling you the truth. That's why so many people are struggling. The more you struggle, the easier it is to sell you stuff. Listen to that again. The more you struggle, the easier it is to sell you stuff. Okay, Alex, you can teach me trading. Exactly. Alex teaches trading. But Alex, can you teach me how to make $5,000 or $10,000 a month in the next month or two? Is that fast? Can you teach me trading that fast to start making $5,000 or $10,000 a month in just a couple of months? And I've seen this in the past. I've seen that. I've seen so many people selling crap because it sounds, interesting, but it's not the truth in 3 months. There you go. You see? So we got to be very careful with these things, these statements, these bold statements that people use to get your attention, to sell lies to you. They call this a pain point. Exactly. 12 hours a day. There we go, Alex. For 3 months, there you go. Alex can teach you how to become a trader, make $5,000 a month for 3 months, working 12 hours a day in your trading. 12 hours a day for 3 months nonstop to be able to build those 5K. But nobody's going to spend 12 hours a day doing this. Nobody does it. So very few people are able to start making money with trading. That's what happens in any area, crypto, trading, running your business. It is work, but people don't tell you that. The law of attraction, it is work. You got to also do stuff to get closer to what you want. If I sit in my bed, and I've heard people say this, you know, I have manifested most of my things just by lying in bed or sitting in a chair, not even taking actions. BS. BS. Oh, I wanted a Ferrari and I manifested a Ferrari. I manifested $10,000 out of the blue. No, out of the blue, for sure not. They're lying to you, but they want your money. There's a lack of ethics out there, of values, and people are selling crap so that you buy into their crap. So watch out what you believe about the law of attraction. It is real. It is. Can you attract things into your life? Yes. And as Andrea was saying, we got to ask that it is aligned with our higher purpose, with our own good from the place of God. Yes. And nobody promised you you'll do that if money scares you. Mindset is everything. Making money is trading is easy. If you follow a plan, most people, ego, will ignore the plan. Unfortunately, yes, Alex, we talked about this. You invited me to your group and everything. I've talked to several traders along the way. Most people that are losing in trading, it has to do with psychology. It has to do with their mindset. It has nothing to do with trading itself, because as Alex is saying, trading is following some rules. You follow some rules, there is a higher chance you're going to make some money. The problem is a lot of people don't follow those rules because of ego, because of unresolved issues, and now they screw up their own trades. So Andrea, high ticket affiliate marketing pays high commission, but you need to work more than 3 hours a day to be successful, daily and consistent. Exactly, Andrea, thank you. At the beginning, you might have to work, and I started like that, 8 to 10 hours a day, not in affiliate marketing, with my own work, my own business, to get the word out there. Talk to as many people as I could every day. I would spend 5 or 6 hours talking to people. 5 or 6 hours talking to people. Now I spend 5 or 6 hours talking to people in sessions with the people that I'm working with. But I used to spend 5, 6 or more hours, even 8 hours a day, talking to people. Then there was other things that I needed to do, posting, creating content. But I spent so many hours talking to people to be able to grow my business, to get out there. So again, affiliate marketing, make $5,000 or $10,000 a month in 3 months. Working with me, you can make $10,000 a month in affiliate marketing, in coaching, whatever. Those are, scammers. Watch out with that, because there's a lot of crap going on. So again, if you're watching, live, #live. If you're watching replay, #replay. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Andrea, for stopping by. Ringo too, and whoever else is watching this, please engage with this. Like, engage. The more you engage, more people get to see it. So it's just engaging, commenting. This gets the word more out, and people get less scammed with these douchebags out there selling crap, right? And making a lot of money, a lot of desperate people out there. So thank you very much again, Ringo, Alex, Andrea, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped. And I'm going to stay here now on Zoom with the rest of the people here on Zoom. And we're going to go deeper with the law of attraction or any other matter that they want to bring up. So thank you very much. Have a great rest of the week, and see you around, people. Take care. Bye. See you soon, Alex. See you, Andrea. Alex, check your, no, I finished the